Hi, and thank you for registering at Home Daycare Marketing for the Do-It-Yourself online marketing system. I wanted to go ahead and take a minute to show you the back end of the Do-It-Yourself part of the website so that you're not totally lost when you get started. Now, from any page on the website, to get back to the Do-It-Yourself page, just go ahead and find the main menu, go under Pages, and then click on Do-It-Yourself. Now, if you're not logged in, go ahead and scroll down a little bit. Go ahead and type in your username and password. Go ahead and click enter or log in, and it will bring you to the Do-It-Yourself Guide welcome page. It'll have a summary of the Do-It-Yourself Guide. A lot of the text content that you see here I'll be going over in this video. First thing I should show you is all of the content. If you go back to Pages and Do-It-Yourself, you see a submenu pop up, and these are all of the Do-It-Yourself guides. So you see that there are main menu items here: Assets folder, SEO, directories. These are each guides, and some of them have subdirectories within there. So eBay listings, Google Places, and Bing Places are all clickable, and each one is a tutorial. So there are quite a few. We went ahead and made a checklist so that you guys can keep track of the ones you've done and the ones you have yet to do. To utilize that, go ahead and go down to the bottom of this menu and click on Checklist. Now from here you see a lot of website addresses, and to the left of them a lot of descriptions. They are in order, so the first one says that we should create our assets folder. So go ahead and just click on the link next to there, and it will take you to the assets folder tutorial. From here you can go ahead and click on the video. It'll start playing and teach you how to create your assets folder. You can also adjust the volume on the bottom left. And if you click anywhere on this timeline, you can either rewind or fast forward the video. You can also pause the video by clicking on this button here. So right now it's playing. If you go ahead and click on it one time, hi everyone, you can go ahead and pause it. If I scroll a little bit further down, you can see a either green, yellow, or red button. This describes how difficult the tutorial that you're watching is to complete. So a green button sort of symbolizes easy, and anyone should be able to complete a green button tutorial. Yellow is a little bit more difficult and sort of getting to the point where you might need a little bit of assistance for someone who's good with computers. And a red difficulty means that the video tutorial doesn't necessarily match up with your own screen. There are certain things when you do them online, different computers look a little bit different, and so they're harder to describe through video tutorial. So over on the other side I have a help button, and if you get stuck, it describes a few tips that you can use to go ahead and get through the tutorials and keep going through the Do-It-Yourself guide. Just to summarize, you can start out by spending no longer than 2 to 3 times the length of the current video. So if the video is 10 minutes long, you shouldn't spend more than 30 minutes. If you spent more than 30 minutes, you're probably stuck and should get some help. The next thing you should do is consult a friend or a family member who's good with computers. They might be able to help get you through it. If that fails, I'm always available to ask a question to, and I'd be happy to help you. And if you're totally stuck, you have no idea how to get through the current tutorial, I can usually complete them from beginning to end for about $10 to $15 per tutorial. Go ahead and close that. So don't be too scared. Most of the videos are green, so you should be able to do most of them by yourself. Underneath that, there is sometimes some written description, which is just for your convenience. Most of the written text description is also covered in the video. And below that are share buttons. If you really liked the tutorial, or I said something that really hit you that you haven't thought of before, I would very much appreciate it if you shared us on Facebook or Google+. Okay, so going back, let's say that we have set up our assets folder, we completed it successfully. We can go back to our checklist by going back to Pages, Do It Yourself, and then Checklist at the bottom. And we see Create Your Assets folder. Once again, it's still on the top. what we can do is go ahead and click this red box, and that will turn it into a green check mark. So now we know that we have completed that. And if you log out, if you come back a different day or a week from now, it'll still be checked off if you've already checked it off. So great way to keep organized with this system. The one last thing I wanted to show you is if you go back to any of the do-it-yourself pages, I'll go back to Assets folder. If you were one of the first people to register with us, over on the top right we have a portfolio websites. Isn't it about time to get a website? And a big free button. Go ahead and click there. And what we're actually doing is giving away free websites to build our daycare website portfolio. So if you are, again, one of the lucky first registers, go ahead and click on that and go ahead and read through that and see if it's right for you, if you want to go ahead and contact us and get a free website. So that's all. If you have any questions, you can always contact me at brian@homedaycaremarketing.com. If you're on the website, just scroll to the bottom and there's a quick message contact form, so you actually don't even need to memorize my email address. Always willing to help. Good luck everyone, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.